Hosea, and Hosea is my good friend. They pushed my brother. I talked about that today. You're going to see it in tomorrow's video. I talked about that. You know, they put me in very hard condition. You abuse my brother and you fight my brother. Then you leave my brother, you come to me. Then me, I didn't know what was going on in the background. So my brother thinks, maybe Marwa is my enemy. That one you have to stop. Right now, I'm going to put a policy. If you have issues with my brother, with my sister, please don't approach me. Please don't approach me. Hosea, you're my good friend. Please, if you fight with my brother, even if you're my friend, I'll see you from a distance now, from today. Including Nashon. Nashon also is a good friend. But one thing I did not understand with Nashon was he had issues with my brother, then he came to me. And sometimes I close my eyes like a blind person, but it's not like I really don't see, even though one of my eyes is blind actually, literally. But that actually even shocked me because he had issues with my brother, and then he came to me, and then I just welcomed him, because there was one madam who wanted to support in terms of building a kennel, but again, he's back. Now, he puts me in a very, very tough situation, you know? As I've always told you, for me, family comes first. So if family comes first, if you want to mess my brother up, I will pull back. I will say, hey bro, you want to mess my family up, I don't want to be there. Because this is my family, you have to protect my family before anything else. And again, it may sound very weird if I'm dining and whining with my brother's quote-unquote enemies, you know? So there are two vets right now who abuse me. One is calling me about something. And they came here, they just came to feed my chicken, and then they saw that as an opportunity. I'm not threatening you, but I'm telling you, I give you 1 more week to stop talking about my name. So I have a question. Yes, please.
Hello, greetings you all, Team Pamela. Hamjambo, habari gani, how are you? I hope you are well. I'm okay on this day. I thank God for everything. And I thank you, my family, for always coming back to watch my videos. It is an honor. I don't take you for granted. You are the best of the best. So now, before we proceed, my humble request, please hit that like button. Hit that notification button so that whenever I post the video, you'll be alerted. And please like the video. So feel welcome, enjoy the show. If it is your first time to be here, feel welcome. My returning viewers, my returning subscribers, the keyboard reactors, my moderators, we are all one and feel love. So now, Mura Sensor on his live stream. Mura Sensor came with a lot of ultimatum. First, he came up with this issue of now it is going to be like subscribers only, because he wants his channel to grow now. For his channel to grow, it will be only subscribers only commenting on his live stream. Because he thinks like the people who are commenting who are not subscribers are the people who are making his channel not to grow. How? Now giving them 1 week. Imagine Mura Sensor giving ultimatum. Who needs the other? I think Mura Sensor needs these people more than even these people need him. Because out here, people can watch different vlogs. But when you're having a live stream or maybe video, okay, the algorithm pushes that when people comment, when people like the video, which I'm also asking you all the time, please like the video. But now, you cannot tell people not to be commenting because if they comment and they are not subscribers, the channel will not grow. I don't understand that language. Maybe he's been here long enough to know all that. So he came with a lot of ultimatum. And in my video yesterday, I reacted upon Nashon 1. And I told Nashon 1, pray that God whom you are serving to help you, because now you are on that thin line. The same day, Mura Sensor came and fired them. Hosea is not wanted. Nashon is not wanted. Anybody who has loggerhead with the family members, whether the brother has wronged you, whether you wrong the brother, so long as the brother and the sister, you are not getting along, then that door of Mura Sensor is closed for you. Mike Kizo, you went there and talked to Mura Sensor. Mura Sensor has said people go and wrong the brother or disagree with the brother out there and then they run to him. He will not allow that. He has closed that. Anybody, and I said it, I told you Nashon 1, Mura Sensor is the one who brought this division in the village. Look how he's acting. You can't act like that. These are your people. They are close to you. Okay. They disagreed with your brother. You cannot just cut them because they disagreed with your brother. Now family is everything. And this is how Mura Sensor divides these people. People come and people go. Because look at these people whom now he has blocked out. Mike Kizo, unless you have it otherwise, you've been told not to go there because you went there and you disagreed with the brother. You cannot tell me you are different from Hosea, you are different from Nashon 1, because Nashon 1 was defending you. When Nashon 1 was talking, he was defending you. He felt bad because of you. So you are not immune to this. So you are fired. Mike Kizo, Nashon 1 is fired. Hosea is fired. So tell me, this man, he divide and rule. Look at the likes of Ian, who is leaning on him there. Ian is so desperate. This boy has a very nice house where he is. So desperate. You wonder, you have your house, you are doing your YouTube vlogs very well. You have your place where you can do all these things, but you come at camp in Nyabohanse, leaning on Murasenso. So you heard Murasenso saying he doesn't have friends. So what are you doing in Nyabohanse? What are you doing in the villa? You are not Murasenso's friend. It's like Murasenso is just using you, but you are not close. You are not friends because Murasenso only have one friend. So you are with him, posing there like a friend, but he's telling you he only has one friend. So what is keeping you there? What is keeping you there? Use your brain. Use your brain wisely, because look at this man, the way he's chasing his people away. Like Nashon is out now. Hosea is out now. Kizo is out now. Unless maybe Kizo is going to... You see, with Kizo, there was a covenant. I don't know what he's going to do with this covenant. So Murasenso came with the ultimatum. Lumumba, the vets were given ultimatum. Murasenso told us so many things which we are going to see. Oh, me, I've not been treating my horses. Jesus Christ. Are you sure you've not been treating your horses? Are you sure? Who comes here and tells us that now Felix knows how to inject? You've been taking temperatures on camera. Taking temperatures on camera. You are telling people every now and then that now you don't even need vet that much, because things like emergency, you can do it yourself. You can inject, Felix can inject, so long as you close the horse's eyes. This is what you've been telling us out here. And then you come and say, me, I don't treat my horses. Oh, someone went and reported. Oh, these people, the vets, they are like people who are not qualified. So many things. Murasenso can bring so many things. When Murasenso wants something, look now, he wants like many bags of cement. He wants many bags of cement. So when he wants such kind of thing, he will make faces. He will behave like he's so annoyed. Sympathy, views, sympathy, donations. Oh, these people wronged me. They wronged me. They went and reported me. When did you hear this? When did this government official came to your home? Why keep it up to now? Oh, I never wanted to talk about this issue. And then what happened? What prompted you to talk about it? You see, Murasenso behave like that. He wants something, because he said you can send 1 bag, 2 bags, 10 bags, 100 bags, 1,000 bags, a whole tipper. Talking about people who are negative. Have you seen any development which they have? Everything which you have, everything, 99% is donated. 99%. You are one person who cannot tell people out here that, oh, me have achieved. Look at the things which we built. Did you use your money? Because you should talk like that if you use your money. This is not your money. As you are donated to, even us, people can donate to us. You cannot say, oh, because now I have this, I have that. Now you can look down upon other people, always wanting to oppress your villagers. Why? Now you want these boys not to talk to you because of your brother. And these are the things which are making your brother to step on people and not to know where he's going wrong. The whole family, you want to oppress people. Why? And I think it is good for the... I think it's good you drop these people so that they can be on their own. They can be on their own and do their own things. Because depending on Murasenso, leaning on Murasenso, he dumps his people. You people who still go to Murasenso, oh, boss, he will dump you. Learn from the things which you've been seeing out here. Learn from your brothers who are out there. They are out there because once they were with Murasenso. But what happened? So do not think when you get close to Murasenso, it's going to be different. He will treat you the same, even more worse. Even more worse. So like Maxwell Lumumba. Maxwell Lumumba came out and explained himself very well. Even me, I didn't know that Maxwell Lumumba was a vet. I didn't know that because he has never made a video and come out here and tell people that I'm a vet. Maybe just rumors, but a video where he's saying, me, I'm a vet, I've never heard that. So let's start and hear what Mura Senso is saying, because this oppression in the village is becoming too much. Mura Senso thinks that he owns the village. This is what I don't understand. And the boys in the village, they are very lazy. They like donation. They can't work hard. Work hard. Do whatever you can do. So that you can never be humiliated like these people humiliate you. Because you show them that you are weak. You cannot stand on your own. You have to go to Mura Sense. The person you are going to is also just a beggar. More beggar than any other person out there. But without you going there, you feel like now the world is not the world. You have to go there. Dip your leg in that gate so that when you go inside, you are cleansed. So all these things you are bringing on your own because you don't work hard. You like to be given handouts. Mommy from New Jersey, mommy from UK, mommy from Florida, mommy from where else? You people finish for me. Daddy from France, daddy from America, daddy from Jamaica, daddy from... My goodness. Men have become lazy. Calling those women mommy. You can't work. People work even in their gardens and then they survive. You look at Mura Senso is not employed. He's calling people dropouts. You yourself, you're not working. You've never been employed. Those things which you are telling people, I used to work with the bank, those were just like interns. You see now, there was a time here in Kenya whereby students or graduates, when they come out of college, the bank used to take them. Not permanent, on commission. So you cannot say, I worked with the bank. You never worked with the bank. That was just like passing. So you never worked. Those people who were working as vet, they are just dropouts. I will make a call and then their licenses to be revoked. Just one call like this, their licenses will be revoked and their businesses will be... You see, they will lose their job and whatever. You are not employed. You are just walking around with GoPro, sitting and begging. So if you can do that, anybody can do it. So all the money which you have, all the assets which you have them through begging, not through working. If it is working, if it is GoPro, everybody is having that GoPro. But what makes me feel this way is because it is enough. You should not just be looking down upon your villagers, looking down upon your fellow men in the village, thinking that you are their king. King doing what? You who is being supported every day. What is it that is yours? Tell people. You are sitting there, you're still asking for semen, people to support you with semen. You feel great, you talk big, but you don't have something which is yours. You can say, this is my money. You cannot say, this is my money. Even those lands, those are not your land. If it were not for the donation, you would not have gotten anything. Everything which you have in the house, some you don't even know. You can't know because you didn't buy them. They are just coming. And then you sit down, you say, tell me who has achieved it. The negative people. People don't need to bring their personal life out here, all of it like you are doing. You made yours public, so not everyone. Maybe one day you might be shocked to these people whom you look down upon. When it happens that you know who they are, you will not believe it. It's because people don't show themselves. People don't show what they have. We don't document our personal life, but if we can, you can't believe it.
Only. Actually, the next live stream, I'll start closing my chats. Only those who have subscribed can comment. And that's actually going to help my channel grow. Because I have a lot of people who have not subscribed, but they watch me every day.
Yes.
So,
Please subscribe.
and you see, like right now, the people who have subscribed here are those who have subscribed. Those who are commenting here are those who have already subscribed for the last 7 days. So guys, today, I will just be lenient. I'll put 5 minutes. But I promise you from my next live streams, I'll be putting them and you have to wait for 7 days for you to join this live chat. So technically, I'm just trying to say subscribe. Otherwise, you'll be locked out. And also, this is good because you just want to have subscribers commenting. Because sometimes...
So who needs the other here? He's the one who needs you. He doesn't want you. Let him lock you out. And remain with the subscribers only, because out here, people go by views. Views matters a lot. So if you don't want these people to come to your channel and comment, and then you lose views. And with him, he thinks that he's doing you a favor. He's doing you a favor now. He's giving people ultimatum. That is moral sense because understanding is also different out here. You need these people to watch you so that you can get paid. Why are you worked up? Huh? Is it because of this cement? What is it that you want? Hmm? What is it that you want? You people give moral sense cement because look at him. He's now sitting there because he needs that cement. Did you buy the gas? Did Mura Senso buy the gas? Or you didn't send money to buy gas? Because I see him like he wants something. Whenever he wants something, he will behave like this. Maybe he hasn't gotten the gas. Or maybe he needs this cement so bad. That's why he's now behaving like he's so annoyed something bad has happened to him because he knows how to romance you people. Now he wants cement. Do it so that Mura Senso can unblock you. Because you'll be blocked. That is Mura Senso. He thinks he's doing you a favor.
Ian, you have a girlfriend or you don't have a girlfriend?
I don't want to answer that.
Oh, it's very private.
Yes.
Ian is having like 3 girlfriends. Ian, you have to come out if you are poly.
Confess that.
because when somebody is hiding, you're a public figure. Public figure, you shouldn't hide.
Private life.
Yeah, you try to balance.
Sometimes I find it hard just to make.
You who is asking Ian, do you have a girlfriend? What time does Ian have? What time does he have to have a girlfriend while he's leaning on you every day? He runs home, he comes back, his mind is always in Nyabukanse. Which girlfriend can allow their man to be walking here and there? This is someone who doesn't have time for women. He's having time with friends. He's busy with you. And his mind is roaming all over. He cannot stay in one place. And like Mura says, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a wife? Before you ask Ian.
Like in my life, I've really never had, like, I have one friend right now that I think can't betray me. Only one. And this guy, we have tested our friendship in a way that I knew him in the university. And this is my good friend called Mteti. That's the only guy I think they can't betray me. But the rest of my friends, I'm not saying they can betray me, but I think they have not reached that level that I trust my best friend Mteti. So you can imagine, in 35 years, I can only trust one person.
35 years.
So that technically you can say, out of 100% being your number of friends, you only have one. That simply means...
Imagine you are sitting there with Ian. Who is Ian to you? Finding Ian, who are you to Mura Senso? Mura Senso is close to you there and telling you he only has one friend. They met in the university. That is the only friend whom he trusts, whom he knows cannot betray him. You who is sitting there, sleeping in his house, can betray him. What are you still doing there? The moment you heard that, you would have packed your bags and go. But you people, you don't understand. Whether Mura Senso say what, it's like you don't understand Mura Senso's language. Mura Senso is trying to pass a message to you. Even you, he doesn't trust you. He only trusts that friend of his, the one whom he met in the university, not you. Only one. All these people you've been seeing Mura Senso meeting, he only becomes their friends when he wants something from them. He's talking about people want things from him. He's the one person who wants things from these people. Look at the supporters who have been supporting Mura Senso. They are not his friend. Who are they to you? Who are they to you? You are telling people you are 35 years old because you don't grow. We are in 2026. You are still in this 30-something of yours. Kohera, where are you? Because what is this boy talking about? Because I call him a boy, someone who is not growing. What can you call such a person? Boy Mura. In his 30 years of age or years, he only has one friend whom he trusts. But Ian is there, staying there all this time. He's been saying with Ian there. And Ian is still also giving suggestion, hey, you are not trusted. You better leave. Someone has just told you openly. It's only that you just want to live a lie. You just want to force yourself with Mura Senso. You think you are better than anybody. Now he has told you he only has one friend. What are you still doing there? What are you still doing there? Because he doesn't trust you. And this is the reason why Mura Senso step on you people. Because you don't listen. You can't even understand him. You don't understand his language. He talks plainly, but you don't get it.
And sometimes the way we approach these things is the way we were brought up. Maybe you grew up in a very harsh environment. Like me, I grew up in a very harsh environment. Me, I know I'm alone, I'm going to fix this. I always tell myself, I'm going to fix this. And another thing about me, and sorry to use me as an example, is I always use myself. I blame myself, I curse myself, I do everything myself. I don't put it on any other person. And the beauty of that, it even sharpens my senses in that I can see things coming before they happen. You know, like when you can predict because you are so alert. You're so alert because the way I was telling you, when you're operating in a group, you don't care. You don't even care which guy is coming. I just stop. But when you're alone, you're always like sharp,
Conscious.
super conscious. And then if you keep doing this over and over, you realize you become so conscious that you can.
Senso is saying like he grew up in a very harsh environment. He has said this several times. And this is someone who had both parents. Your mom was there. Where was she? Where was con mom? We know where she was, but still, a mother should always be there to protect her children. You are just doing things on your own, making decisions on your own. And that is the reason why you look at Mura Senso. He can never take advice from anyone. He's used to making his own decision, doing things his way. Look at the way he is. He's the vet, he's the farmer, he's the housekeeper. Mura Senso does everything. He's the engineer, he's the mason, the painter. Take him here, he want to do everything. He knows it all. This is because how he grew up. There was no one there for him. So even staying with someone like maybe Rosio Mom, that's why they could not get along, because he doesn't take advice from anyone. All these people who have been giving Mura Senso advice, even how to go about his horses, he does not take any advice. He has come out and said it himself, because this is how he grew up. Not consulting anybody, just making decisions, coming up with things on his own and doing them the way he wanted to, because there was no one close to check what he was doing or to advise or to do what. It's like he was like an animal, just left there to grow by himself. You wonder where con mom was. People go to school, people go to college. It does not make you not to be close to your children, because you do that. When the children grow, they become hardcore like Mura Senso. Because you look at Mura Senso, he's talking like now he's hardcore. There's nothing which can maybe make him feel like he can face anything in life, making his decisions by himself, doing whatever he wants, and no one opposes or no one advises. That is someone who is not easy to deal with. That's why you find Mura Senso making rational decisions, like the decision which he normally makes on his friends. He doesn't think twice. He just rush in making decisions. He's not even giving room to check what happened. What was the problem? You don't just make decisions because these are your brothers and sisters. No, you don't do that. You have to know the root cause. Okay, you can choose family, but after also knowing what these people did, or what your brother or sister did to people. You don't just make them look like they are saint. By doing that, you'll one day remain alone yourself. Even that he and whom you are sitting with there, now you've told him he's not your friend, unless he doesn't want to listen. But if he was someone who understands you, he would not come there again, because you are not his friend and you don't trust him. You just trust one person.
And like you, when you're building your house, you cannot travel when you're building your house.
You want every last one you have.
You want to put in that project.
You want to put it there.
So you see, in that case, I cannot travel. But trust me, we will travel soon.
This is someone who told us that he's traveling end of April. May is ending. Now he cannot travel. He cannot travel. All these things which Mura Senso comes with is just about donation. He just want to keep people busy, send Mura Senso money, because now he want to travel, send Mura Senso this. Now he has changed his plan, because remember how Mura Senso started telling people, this year we have to start traveling very early. End March, it reached March. End April, end May. Now May is ending. Now he's saying we will, but not now, because he's still building. So you cannot tell. He's not traveling. This man just decided to be in the village, show people the grass, the horses. He has just decided to be home. It's only that he doesn't want to retire officially, but Mura Senso retired from being the traveler. Let truth be told, because he keeps on postponing, because he has no plan. He's just saying it because he wants to please you, but in his mind he's not living. Because why would he travel and he can still get money at home, not paying for anything? You pay for his food, you do everything for him. Why go waste this money in maybe transport and accommodation, while here he's staying for free his home? So he will just keep on doing like this and not go anywhere. That is Mura Senso.
And also remember, guys, we are doing some construction. If you want to support us with 1 bag of cement, 2 bags of cement, 10 bags, 1,000 bags, or 100 bags, or a tipper, not tipper, but a truck. A whole truck now goes for $2,100.
Wow, okay, so 2,000.
Yeah.
2,100, that's a lot.
Yeah, because it's about truck carries 240. Now this right.
He's not traveling. All he cares about what you can send him, so that he can build this empire. And then after building this empire, he will sit there and talk about how people cannot make it in life. how people cannot grow, people cannot build, while all these things which he has acquired, it is you, it is the donors who have built these empires of his. Now he's asking for one bag, 2 bag, 30, 100, the whole tipper, the whole tractor, 2100 US dollars. You see, that is his budget. Whenever he wants something, and I told you that whenever he wants something, he will come gloomy, cross his hands like something bad has happened, but he needs something, he needs money. This is what he needs now from you people. That's why he's telling you even the prices. If you are building your empire, why can't you just come and update people, I've done this and this and that? But he cannot, because all these things, you are the ones who are building this, but taking credit on what people have done to him, humiliating people. Oh, what have you done? Have you seen them having anything? We build houses, we do A, B, C, D. You build houses with whose money? Is it your money? Is it your money? You cannot stand and tell people this is my money or this is my asset. You cannot, because you don't have anything which belongs to you, Morasenso. Nothing. Even the chicken you bought with the money which you got from Brian's grandma, that is the least.
Sorry, my moderators, I want you to be a little lenient with comments. Like, that was a very good comment. Actually, I saw people like Hosea, and Hosea is my good friend. They pushed my brother. I talked about that today. You want to see in tomorrow's video, I talked about that. You know, they put me in very hard condition. You abuse my brother and you fight my brother. Then you leave my brother, you come to me. Then me, I need to know what was going on in the background. So my brother thinks maybe Marwa is my enemy. That one you have to stop. Right now, even I'm gonna put a policy. If you have issues with my brother, with my sister, please don't approach him. Please don't approach him. Or you and you, how would you deal with that situation? When somebody has a problem with your own brother, and then they come to you.
People, they have problems with your brothers. Maybe they are disagreeing with your brother. You don't just rule it out that your brother is okay. The fact that they are family, you just have to defend them. Okay, people defend families, but these are also your friends. So for how long are you going to drop your friend because of your family? You have to get to the root cause. What is the problem? What is it that is happening between them? But you don't want to understand. You don't want to listen. You just take action. So I don't think there's any problem there. I don't think there is any problem there, because now you are dropping Hosea, you are dropping Nashon 1, and you are dropping this Mike Kizo. Of course, you talked about it. If Mike Kizo will still keep on seeing you, then I don't know. But among these people, he should be in, because he came to talk to you after having a problem with your brother. So, Mura says so. For how long are you going to drop this your friend? But it deserves them well. Deserve them well. Keep on dropping them, because they don't understand. People cut their bodies because of you. You are not YouTube. These people are lazy. They just depend on donation. The reason why they are coming close to you is because of donation. Not because of their channels to grow. No. Because of donation. So it's good you drop them. Drop them one by one so that they can learn. So that they can go out there and do their things individually. Not having this team, Team Marwa. Imagine they are fighting to be in that team. Why would you fight to be in that team if you are doing just your vlog? It is because there's something which you introduce them to. It is you who brought all these things to them, because you introduced them to these mothers and fathers. So they are getting donations, and they are fighting over donations. They are fighting over this charity work. Because all of them now, they want to be people who are working with these people, charity. I saw Paris also is now, she has also started cooking. She wants to also be a charity, whatever. Everybody is now copy and paste. And she has shifted camps. She doesn't want to be open, because there out there people who are like lukewarm. I've left, I'm still in. I've left, I'm still in. For you to go and talk to Gintu, for you to go and collaborate with Gintu, that shows that you are out, because Mura Senso would not love it. So she's out, but still fear Mura Senso. Still fear the camp. The camp has already known that you are out. Period. Do your thing. Because in this Mura Senso camp, people come here because of donation, not because of anything. But if now you are there and you're not getting donations, you find people are just leaving. Before they are chased away, you find others are just leaving because what took them there, they are not getting. So that's your team, Mura Senso. It is a team of begging and a team of receiving money from donors, not because there's anything which is different from others. So the earlier the better for these boys to go out there and do their things. If people want to support them, but let them do their work out there, not just to lean on you just to wait for donation. Oh, so and so, thank you, mom, thank you, dad, thank you, what? Very idle, very lazy, just waiting for mothers, for dads to send their money. Otherwise, that camp without donation, there's nothing there. So Hosea, Nashon 1, and Mike Kizo, because of the family, Mura Senso has dropped you. I told you, Nashon, in my yesterday video, I said it. You are walking in a thin line like this. Mura Senso will choose his brother over you. And I said also in my Kizo, it doesn't matter what you do, Mura Senso will choose the brother over you. That is how they are. Because YouTube is theirs, you made them feel so. Instead of doing your things, you have to get approval from Mura Senso.
Please be honest.
Back in 2023,
Yes.
when I was arriving in this village,
Yes.
that time you will find that if I find like 3 guys,
Yes.
we barely know each other,
Yeah.
and we had first time meeting,
Yeah.
I even don't know yourself.
Yeah.
That time we will go eat together, dine together,
That's true.
make videos together.
That's true.
We will go everywhere together.
That's true.
That time a group was a group.
Things like were so natural.
Things were so real,
That's so nice.
and unity was this one thing that you always wanted around.
Yeah.
So as I arrived in this village, the group of boys that were here around,
Yeah.
we would each use these 2 spoons,
Yeah.
okay, and these remotes. So back then, I want you guys. There's a point I want to drive, okay?
Yes.
There's a point I want to drive.
Madam Harris, thank you so much. You say, I support that. Marwa, please stop them. Even me right now, people like Hosea, I don't want them now in my home anymore. And imagine Hosea is my neighbor, he helped me get land. Now he's fighting my brother there. Then he comes to me, even the other guy, what is his name? I forgot to mention his video, in his video. The one who built my canyon. He calls my brother name there, then he comes to me. Now, I don't agree with you, sorry bro. I'm sorry, I don't agree with you.
I want to
Can you imagine now Mura Senso pretending not to know the Nashon name? Nashon has been Mura Senso's friend. He has done very nice thing to Mura Senso. Look at that kennel, look at that, that how do you call the borehole to that new farm, Maisha farm. He made that borehole. Look at that toilet. He did that toilet for Mura Senso, and Mura Senso was very happy. Mura Senso was asking him, are you married? Do you have children? You remember those days? But now, he doesn't know what Nashon did. Already he has. And he doesn't know what the brother did. He doesn't care. Because he doesn't care about friendship. He's talking about friendship. Oh, I only have one friend. No one can keep you. You can never be a good candidate of friendship. You don't know what friendship is all about. All you care about is money and those people whom you think is family. Okay, family is family. I cannot say one can drop family. But also, you have to also to respect your friend. Because you do this, your brothers or your sister can make you not even have a friend. Because they are human, they are not perfect. So you cannot drop all your friends because of your brother and sister. And you know the habit, the character of your brother. You know your character, you know the character of your sister. But because of because they are family now, you back them up. Okay, it is up to you. But one day you'll remain alone with your brother and sister of yours. I think that is what is going to happen. But I hope these people, they wake up very early. These are not people you can lean on. You support them, you come out here, we are Team Marwa, me, I'm Team Marwa, Naliako. Naliako, how are you? I'm Team Marwa. The other day, my Kizo, I'm Team Marwa. Marwa has only one friend, whom he met in college, J. Quat. That is the only friend he had. The rest is...
this spoon doesn't know how to put their how to use paper and everything.
Okay.
Remote will be sent money to this spoon, but remote will not tell spoon, I have your money to go and buy a motorbike.
Oh my God, wow.
So the day spoon will realize remote didn't give me my money,
If I realize I don't have my
spoon will go to the internet and say,
Yeah.
this person took my money and didn't tell me.
Yeah.
So you see they were a group.
Now it's separate.
So now those people who watch,
Yes.
some will go and follow spoon,
And some,
and some will go follow remote.
like you've killed your audience.
So that's now is what happened back in 2023.
Wow.
You see? Then the same thing started, the cycle continues. So the group continues splitting.
Yeah, but what I see as Marwa is people became very selfish.
That's exactly.
You know when you're selfish, you don't have to care about the other people. You just want things for your own.
Yeah, it is all about donation. It is all about money. It is all about donation. All these differences which you are having with these your people, all these differences, the way you call people haters, what, it's just because of your money. Even the differences which your brother have with these people whom now you are dropping, your friend, it is because of this donation, because of this project. So it is these donors and the money which they are sending it is what is bringing this division. Otherwise, if they were just doing their own vlogs and normal video like any other person, you would not be seeing all these things. Ian is talking about before in 2023, people were eating together, people were together because donations had not started then. It was only Mura Senso who was getting this donation. But the moment now these mothers, these fathers started to shower people with money, then division started because people started to feel like I'm greater, I'm getting more, and you see, like envy started. People, it started like that, huh? And you know the problem. So I wonder what you are still talking about. Even you know that your brother, the problem with him and these other friends of yours is because of donations and projects. So don't ask, I don't know what happened. You know exactly what took place or what is happening. It is because you introduce this issue of donation to your boys and girls in the village. You find like people are moving from their places, Mombasa, Nairobi. Look at the likes of parents, they move from Mombasa to Nyabohanse. People move from Nairobi to Nyabohanse, not because they want to grow their channels. No, they want the donations which comes with it because they see the Marwa, people send them money, people send them goodies. So they move closer, closer to you. So it is a team of begging, a team of just believing in donation. So that has made them to have this hiccup, fighting here and there. And as Nashon said, 5 years is long. Nashon, yours didn't even take a day before you were fired. But I'm happy you know what you said is true. If you can stick with your word and just continue doing your vlog, because by you coming out and made that video, already you had made a decision which you know would have affected you and your YouTube career. But I don't think that should be it. Just get the views which you can get. Just do what you can do. Because here, there are people who will follow you, there are people who will take what Mura Senso is saying, but there are people who will just be neutral, people who will still watch you regardless.
That once Davy creates a project, people want to go and take over. No one wanted to help until he steps in. Then when he does not allow them, they try to tear him down. So sad. And me, I'm giving direct serious lines I'm drawing here. Hosea, you're my good friend. Please, if you fight with my brother, even if you're my friend, I'll see you from a distance now, from today. Including Nashon. Nashon also is a good friend. But one thing I did not understand with Nashon was he had issues with my brother, then he came to me. And sometimes I close my eyes like a blind person, but it's not like I really don't see, even though one of my eyes behind actually literally. But that actually even shocked me because he had issues with my brother, and then he came to me, and then I just welcomed him. Because there was one madam who wanted to support in terms of building a kennel, but again, he's back. Now, he puts me in a very, very tough situation, you know. As I've always told you, for me, family comes first. So if family comes first, if you want to mess my brother up, I would pull back. I'll say, hey bro, you want to mess my family up, I don't want to be there. Because this is my family, you have to protect my family before anything else. And again, it may sound very weird if I'm dining and whining with my brother's quote-unquote enemies, you know. So you guys put me in a very tough situation. But I can tell you what is happening in this village is money has become like the main aim of everything.
As a big brother, you cannot pretend sitting there that you don't know the behavior or the character of your brother. You know your brother's character. And you know how it happened out there. You know how he behaved. You cannot just drop your friend because your brother has done ABCD or they have disagreed with your brother. Decision lies on you, but I don't think that is how it should be. Okay, family is family, but you have to know the root cause. You don't just wrap it up. You just decide, okay, I'm dropping you now. Say, you've been my friend. You helped me look for a land. Now I'm dropping you. Same to Nashon one. You disagreed with my brother. Now I drop you. Why can't you be a bigger brother? Why can't you be a big brother? Sit your brother down. Talk to him, even if it is off camera. At least know where his problem is. It's also good as family. Sit down. Do not come out here to offend people. It's also not good the fact that you have big audience, you have big supporters, you just want to offend people, and then when people come out and talk about it, now you become like now they are enemies of you. Enemy is a strong word. No one is his enemy out here. He's creating this enmity himself. He's creating this, but with you, you just say, okay. But it's okay, because you don't own YouTube. That is all I can say. Unless these people, they were just depending on this donation. But if they are out there to do their vlogs, they don't need you as well. They do not need you because your brother didn't buy Dancing Grandma. Dancing Grandma was not to be auctioned. So anybody can support. You cannot say it was for your brother. Even these people who are commenting, oh, your brother started this project, but he left that project. And that house fell down. So you wanted that house to fall in Dancing Grandma. You people, sometimes you have to think. Huh? When someone needs help, anybody can help, not even one person. Even that project, when someone needs help, anybody can support, not only one person. Huh? Anybody can chip in. And you look at that, and you look at the project which the union was doing. Hosea has not touched it. Hosea has not touched that house. Hosea is dealing with different things. But because you don't want to understand, your brother doesn't want to work with other people. That is the problem. He doesn't know how to share. He cannot share. Even the space. He cannot share the space because he knows is humiliating people. The other person is humble. So they cannot be in the same pitch. Him going there, he gained a lot. So what is it that he still wants? Let Hosea also gain more access. You just block them. Hosea has his own home. He doesn't need your house. He can sleep, he can stay in his family's home. Same to Nashon 1. He has a very beautiful house. The mother has a beautiful house. You say you don't want to see them, so be it. Because even before them, you had people and they left. If Mayugno left, who is Nashon, who is Hosea, and who is this Mike Kizo? Mayugno left. Mayugno, who used to cry when you are traveling African countries. Where is he now? Where is he now?
People, okay, I think, I don't know how to say this. It's very hard to say this, even I wish I did not say it. But the thing is, some people send the government to my home, okay? Some people send the government to my home to come and see if my horses are suffering. So they created a scenario trying to push that my horses are suffering, It's crazy, very, very crazy, out of the blues. But the idea was, they go there and write a bad report so that people can take my horses and they can, I don't even know how to say this because still, I don't even know how to say this. So, but I asked, and they told me one person who had seen things like that was a veterinary. So the government came here, like 6 people with another organization. They went through my home. They found my horses in perfect condition. They actually even was so impressed as a young man to what I do, but they watch it on YouTube also, so like they don't know me. And I'm talking about top officials, not these ones in the village here or in the county. Federal government, if you want to say that, maybe in American standards. Like the top veterinary of the government was here. Top, number one. The one who can come and close your farm was here. With another.
So doing for the horses. And according to me, this is what I say. Okay, you might be doing these things. The hay is not ready. The stable is not ready. But you have horses here. Already you have them. Because all these things which Mura Sensor is doing, like building stable, planting this hay, all these things he would have done before bringing the horses. He would have prepared himself before bringing the horses. People are saying the horses are suffering because 4 of them, 4 Mura Sensor, within a period of like months or 1 year, 4 of them have died. Is that not suffering? Or what is suffering? Because you can give someone food, but without medication, that person can still suffer. Because you look, I assume now you go to a home where first child died, second, third, fourth. People will say, what is happening? What is happening? Okay, that what is happening is what is making people to think that your horses are suffering. Because they are dying. How many are going to die for you to realize that they have been suffering? They have been suffering because the condition. Mura Sensor comes out and say, now we can inject. We just close the horse's eyes and then we inject. Now Felix can inject. I can inject. We can take the temperatures. We can test the temperature of the horses. We are the ones who take the temperatures. Now we can cap the vet. All these things are not okay because these horses you just imported them from South Africa. Look, even their colors change because I understand the colors change because of the weather or whatever. But you look at the horses, those black ones, now you can't even know whether they were black or what. They have changed color. But me, I don't know. I've never kept horses. But any place where there's death, people will always worry or wonder what is the problem. That is what causes the thing of all horses are suffering. We've seen it all. So you cannot say, oh, people reported me. All these things you document. We don't come to your home and see them. You document everything. So Ura says was saying someone reported him that he's treating his own horses. Of course, yes. It is true you are treating your own horses because we can see the medicines which you have in the house. Who uses those medicine? Prescription, where did you get? Because you go and buy. Sometimes you just send that your motorbike or manager, buy this and that, they buy. Who treats them after that? It is you who is injecting them. And Felix, you take temperatures of them. You become the vet yourself. So I don't see like that person lied. That vet who reported, it is the truth because the animals have been suffering. We've reported or you reported 4 deaths of horses. So you still argue on that? You don't need to argue on that. These are things which are evident. We see it. Huh? You document it. This is not a rumor. They are in your videos. So there are times you don't need to sit there and report to your audience who knows exactly that you've been treating your horses. These people you are telling, they know because you've been telling them. You have so many medicine in your house there. Who prescribed it for you? Prescription, where did you get? And after that, who comes to inject? It is you who is injecting them. So who is the doctor here? It is you and Felix.
I took them to my farms. They saw hay. They saw how I'm struggling to build a new Avalusa stable. I took them everywhere. Nothing to hide. I showed them how we have close to 4 tons of food. I took them to my horses. Some of them even were so impressed because they have never seen such huge horses in their lives. Well, when we finished the meeting, they told me, Marwa, we came here with very bad intentions. But because people on the internet are saying A, B, C, D about your farm. But for us, we're so satisfied. And we talked about the deaths of the horses. And they realized these are things even me I cannot control. It's beyond me. And I also explained to them that my biggest challenge in the village is to get a qualified vet. Because somebody can be a vet, but they don't even know anything of a horse how it looks like. Or maybe these guys just started to fix like goats, to treat goats and chicken and a cow. But I don't know.
The moment you say the only challenge which you have is the vet, which means the horses are suffering. There's no qualified person on the ground to check on them. That is also a problem there. If you are reporting to the government and telling them you are planting hay, you are building the stable, and the horses are full, people drop dead. People who are fat, people who are, does not mean they are okay. You can see like people walking, dead people walking around. Like the horses, they might be fat because they have eaten a lot, but does not mean that they're okay. So if you're saying the only challenge which you have is the vet, that means there's a problem. There is a problem because in case the horses fell sick or they get sick at night or any day or any time, what do? You inject them yourself because there's no qualified vet around. Then you don't need to keep these horses because there's no qualified vet around. Remember that vet who called you from Nairobi? He told you it's better, it's good to have horses farm near where vets are, qualified vet. But you chose to be in Nyabohanse. You chose to put this business in Nyabohanse where there are no qualified vets. So it will be a challenge. So when you tell these government officials it's a challenge, that shows that whatever was reported is the truth because you are the one who is treating them. There's no qualified vet.
Those is for sure. They don't know.
Especially a foreign horse.
A foreign horse. And even some of them have never even dealt with horses. So that was my only frustration that I gave out to the government.
I will get some ginger.
Okay. So thank you guys. So let me tell you what happened here now. So they told me that there was a vet who had, I think, made a video on YouTube, okay, claiming that I'm treating my own horses and things like that. So they followed up. They followed up the vet. Okay, now let me tell you a story. Okay, Word Talks, thank you so much. Thank you for 20. I remember last time I remember euros. This must be euros or pounds. These are 20 euros. Thank you for 20 euros. Word Talks. So let me tell you this story. What happened? So apparently, I'm told there's a vet who grouped with reactors. Okay, they made a video claiming false things about my farm. So the government actually saw the video. Okay, they sent vets to my home with animal animal welfare group. So they came to my home. I took them around. You know what they found out? They were so shocked how hardworking I'm working, and they were so shocked how I'm really, really giving my horses the best. And also I showed them the plans for the future, for example, the newspaper that we're building. I took them there. I showed them over 10 acres of hay planted, just waiting to be harvested for our horses. They were so impressed. And the head of the veterinary, the main guy, who was supposed to come to close my farm and all these things, he told me, Marwa, I'm so impressed by you. I'm even inspired to be here. You know, the reports that we were getting on the ground was so damaging that we decided to come. Actually, we were supposed to fly, but the tickets were not enough, but there was no space to fly. So, I mean, there were less seats. There were, I think, 6 of them. So, now, I said goodbye to them. I cooked for them lunch. I showed them, it's good to say it live so they can know that you know they reported. So, let me.
So the vet who I can remember who came out and made a video is the latest vet, the one who came out again and said, oh, me, I was manipulated, I don't think he was manipulated. He was just speaking the truth, but later on, he feared Murasenso, or maybe he was threatened. Like Murasenso, you know, the way Murasenso treated people, and he thinks he's a boss and he can even sue you, he can take you to the police, he can even make your channel to go down because he thinks he has all the powers. So that man, after talking, that vet, after coming out here and talking, said his truth, then came out the following day, changed his mind, talked about how I was manipulated. I think that is the vet who talked with Gintu and Mugesi. I think that is the one Murasenso is talking about. But I think the things which that vet said, like how the horse was, the leg was covered. We saw all that because we could see it. The horse suffered. The vet told him, put it down. How long did it take? The horse suffered. I think that is the suffering which even these people are saying. The horse suffered because even those government officials, people who knows, people who have dealt with horses, they know when a horse breaks its leg, you need to put it down. But the moment you keep it there, it will keep on suffering. I think this is the suffering which that vet meant, because other horses have died. Even after that, also another one has died. What does that show you? Is it not suffering? This man has just come out and said the challenge which he has is a qualified vet. So if there is no qualified vet on the ground, then that is a problem. It's a big problem. Even if maybe the government gives you a go-ahead, you still have to look for that qualified vet, because if you don't do that, this is your business. Still, more are going to die because there's no qualified vet on the ground. It is not about closing the business. It's not about maybe reporting each other. It is about doing the right thing. These are your horses, and you use money buying these horses. Do the right thing. You don't need to fight people on internet and say A, B, C, D. People have advised you. People have talked about these horses. You are doing a business which is not easy to do. It is a very huge thing for you. But with you, you don't listen, you don't take advice from your subscribers, from...
So when I took them around my farm, I showed them my horses. I told them when we don't ride our horses, I had to explain the scenario of the guy who broke my horse. Okay, so something like that, me as the owner of the horse, there's nothing I could do. And we treated the horse for like 2 months. It was actually in pain. We decided to put the horse down and things like that. So now, they started digging.
Why is it that when you are reporting the issue, you are just reporting the one which got an accident? How about the 3? This one also died under your care. But the only one which you are seeing is that one, which had an accident. And what happened to this new one? What happened to the rest? Rio, what happened? And the other one, Amasita, what happened to it? So with him, he's very quick. He's one person who always just sees problem on other people, but don't see his problem. Because now when he's reporting this thing, he cannot report about these others which have died. He's just talking about the one which had an accident. That is the one which he sees that died wrongly. This one just deserved to die, but that one would have stayed.
Who allegedly reported, I don't know if it's him who reported, because this vet, what happened is this. And guys, I'm just going to say how it is. This is the truth and it's my truth. You can kill me with my truth, I don't care. I used to have a vet here in my home. And other vets also before they have come here. Young boys who do YouTube. And I'm giving them a serious warning. And this serious warning is not a scare. Actually, if you are a licensed vet and you talk about me on the internet, your career is like this to be over. Like this is just a phone call I need to call and give them your reference, that is it. But I have to explain what happened. So number one, there used to be vets that used to...
Also, you should stop threatening people when you are addressing something. What makes you think that you are that important? You are that big? Anybody who jokes with you or who says anything or who make videos, you just have to call and then they be arrested or their license be revoked. Don't behave like that. Yeah? You cannot just be threatening your fellow human being or village mate all the time. You cannot do that. Huh? You cannot do that, Mura says, so stop this. Just talk, but do not threaten people. You do not threaten people because you might do that and then you fail. Hmm? How many times you threaten people? And I just see these people whom you've been threatening. They're just out here, roaming out here, making their videos. So just leave it.
But village boys, they'll come and say, Boss Marwa, please give us work. We don't have work to do. Sometimes I'm okay, you can take care of my chicken because those days even I didn't have horses. Take care of my chicken and this and that. And these guys, they would show me signs that I will not feel okay. I'll feel very uncomfortable, you know. Like for example, the latest case was, not I bought me, but you guys bought me 2 puppies. Okay, you guys bought me 2 puppies. There was dog food. Ian, you will help me explain this. You tell me if this is fair. So dog food for the dog in a certain shop is 2,650 Kenyan shillings. How much here? 2,650. Then a vet tells me, I tell the vet, hey vet, what do I need to do for the welfare of my dogs? The vet tells me you need to add more food. So I tell him, okay, go bring me 2 bags. He comes and sells me the 2 bags, 9,000 Kenyan shillings. 2 bags, that's overpriced. And so one day I wake up and say, oh, my dog food is kind of over. Let me go and buy the dog food myself. I go to their shop.
So you're going to get now the same product that is
from their shop. Because me, I'm not doubting him because I think this is my vet. You might trust my vets with my things. He should take care of everything, okay? I go to the same shop, their shop, and they sell me the same product, 2,650. Actually, even one of the persons there says, I don't even go into details. So, you can imagine, the same product, and their shop is like 5 minutes away from my home. You cannot say you used transport, you know, like, oh, maybe I went so far away to get that item, now add this on top of that. You know how will you feel? And this is your vet, every day it comes to your home.
That's another heartbreak. That's like a heartbreak.
So Mura says, so there's one thing which also you don't understand. This vet, when you call the vet, because there should be consultation fees. He was not in your payroll, whereby when you just call him, he just gives you with the exact figure. Consultation fee also should be there. And also bringing it to and fro. He has to charge you. So these people are people who went to school. And this is their professional work. They cannot just give you with the amount which is just exact. They have to charge their time of bringing you this consultation fee. Of course, you have to pay all that. So Mura says, so if you know that you don't trust anybody, you have your manager. Instead of calling people, just go and buy. You just go as you did. You just go. Already you know what you need in the shop for you not to have these problems which you are having with people. Just board motorbike and go and get.
Better to go with him journeys and journeys of like, you know, trying to treat your animals.
That's a big betrayal. It hurts.
Hi, another thing that's happened was one of our horses hit himself here.
On the hips.
No, just above the nose tree, the nose. And it needed to be given a tetanus shot. The same vet tells me, we cannot get tetanus shots. I'll have to order it from very far. I say, no, we cannot do that. Let's go, tetanus shot. I go out here to like licensed people like hospitals, and I get a tetanus shot for $1.50. That's all I needed. But the vet tells me, no, you cannot get this one. I have to order it from far. How will you feel even about that? It's like trying to make things look so difficult so that when you're given a bill, the bill comes out as like appropriate. I don't even know how to say. He's saying, I don't have it. I'm going to go look for it by just saying that. So, me, I called the vet one day after realizing all these things. I said, you know, vet, what? I'll not work with you, my brother. I'll not work with you because of this reason. Number one, a product that was supposed to be sold like $20, you're selling me $40. So, and I'm getting it from your same shop that you're getting. The vet does this. He goes on the internet trying to say, hey, Marwa is a green snake, Marwa is this. So when the veterinary board came to my home, I asked them a very simple question. This is a private home. Yes, I could be doing YouTube as my career, but if I bring a professional to my home, they should be able to be professionals. So, yes.
I will easily tell because that is that.
Issue to do with vet. Pura Senso talked about it because it's something which didn't happen today. Maybe it happened there in between, but Pura Senso kept it. But you know, with Pura Senso, we cannot keep anything here to come back here and talk about it because normally when he has such a thing, he wants donation. A tipper, a whole truck of cement is needed here, and that's why he brought this issue. Why now? So the vet after vet reported Murasenso, the government officials came. Murasenso's mother now called Murasenso because we cannot go and analyze everything. What did Congress mom tell Murasenso? Because with Murasenso sometimes you cannot trust everything. Murasenso can sit there, cross his arms like that, but some things are not true.
Allegedly, they went now. You know, my mom told me, and I called them. I said, hey, what happened to my vet? Oh, that vet doesn't have papers. He dropped out of school. So how did I was like, what? So I swear before God, this is what happened. And the government cannot lie to me. They cannot. So, and funny enough, I was told that it's a vet who reported me. And you know what the vets told me? They told me, Marwa, not the vets, I mean the government told me, Marwa, you have a direct contract, we're going to help you get a better vet to support your farm. Like they came here for, like they came to actually support me, and that's how it's supposed to be, you know, like as a farmer. The government should support you because you employ people. How many people are employed in my home because of those sources? So when we put those sources, we pay taxes from. I mean, they checked all the documents, they pension, everything was legit, 100%. I don't do corner. And they told me like this, any vet who has come to your home, and I told them what is happening, like these people come in my home and they go and talk about me later. They say, Mara, just give us the name, we will cancel those licenses. So there are two vets right now who abuse me. One is calling Max something. And they came here, they just came to feed my chicken, and then they saw that as an opportunity. I'm not threatening you, but I'm telling you, I give you 1 more week to stop talking about my name.
So I have a question.
Yes, please.
You see now, if you're a public figure.
Murasenso, I don't think that is how people live out here. You cannot live by threatening people. It's like you own everyone. Who are you? Who are you? Because someone might wonder, who is this man? Whom does he think he is? To be threatening people. Who are you? People have their rights. Freedom of speech. Your videos are out there. You don't want people to talk about you. Stop making videos. Keep your horses, do not document. Stop making videos. But if you're making videos and you are posting them publicly, people will talk about you. So these threats of yours is just like you are telling your subscribers. Because you swear. Why do you like swearing? And you know people are not going to stop. Even these Max, you are saying now you don't know him. These are people you worked with. These are your villagers. And now you want to pretend you don't know them. Be yourself. Be yourself sometimes.
Yes.
And you're someone who people look so up to so much.
Yeah.
If there's people who talk bad about you, ill about you,
Yeah.
should such an influencer have fear of being judged?
You see, the thing is, it's been going for so long. People come to my home, they run out there, and they say whatever they want to say, and nobody does something to them. They're not arrested, they're not put in court. So now even professionals have been caught in that line, that they don't know even when, they don't understand that this me, I'm a professional. I cannot, even in the hospital, you cannot treat me and then you go out there and say, you know, I saw a man with this disease. You cannot say that. It's against the law. Now, funny thing is, the guy came out thinking that he's sinking me, and now just backfired on him big time. First is we discovered he's not even a qualified bench, so I will never use him, and the entire world now knows. And the government actually has given him a very serious warning. Otherwise he'll go to jail, he'll be arrested. He will wake up one morning and find a police officer, it's him against the government. The same government that he wants to use in court to defend him. So the government cannot defend somebody they are trying to put in jail. So he will go in jail, and he's lost credibility. His dad used to own a shop, now his dad is suffering for no reason. Just because of YouTube. Just because somebody could not just eat enough. He decided to sell me things, and when I said no, he saw me as the bad person. He went to report me to the government, and the government came back to the investigation, and it caught him. He actually set himself up. Yeah?
It bounced back.
It really bounced back.
There's an only thing that says.
Yeah.
Murasenso talked about what happened between him and the vet which he's been having in his home. Others were taking advantage of the situation, hiking prices, and others didn't know their work, others didn't qualify, others didn't finish their school. He brought so many things into it. But during that time, he used to love them, they used to be his friends. But the moment you cross paths like this, now you become enemy. I think that is part of life. So he has warned Max Lumumba to stop talking about him. He has given him 1 week. If not, his license will be revoked, and he will close the business, and he might even be jailed, according to Murasenso. But Maxwell Lumumba also came out and said he will not stop talking about Murasenso because Murasenso is posting his videos publicly. So if he doesn't want Lumumba to talk about it, he should also stop making videos. Otherwise, the reaction must continue, and it's going to continue. Nothing is going to stop. Otherwise, thank you so much, my people. Like the video, share the video, tell a friend to tell a friend. Road to 5K. See you again in my next video, God willing. Bye-bye.